Adjective is a word which describes this noun. It is modifier in a noun phrase. Now you may have a man. A man. Now if you want to tell something more about a man, you use their modifier. So what can you say? Oh, you can say a handsome man, an angry man, hmm, so a famous man, a famous person. So all these words, famous, angry, or a rich man, rich or handsome, all these words are modifiers of that noun. They tell us more about that noun. So adjective is a word which describes this noun, which tells us more qualities of that noun or whatever used after it. So adjectives denote some quality or property attributed to noun. It specifies the reference of noun as green. For example, green specifies what kind of tree is. As if we say the green tree in this noun phrase, green specifies what kind of tree is, tells us what kind of tree is. If we say the tree is green, in this green is again adjective and it comes at the place of the complement in the sentence, but it describes this noun. It describes this the subject. It tells us more about this subject, and that's why it is adjective. Means what we come to know, adjectives denote some quality. Now what is the quality of the tree? Here the quality or property. Property means attribute. Now here for example, here the green tree or the tree is green. Now next we have, for example, you can see here the cloud. You can describe the cloud. Cloud is a noun, and you can describe cloud saying big cloud, beautiful cloud, or you can say dark cloud. So what are these words? Big, beautiful, dark. These words are called as the adjectives, which describe the noun cloud. So you can have there different types of adjective meanings. Now, what are the different types of adjective meanings? These are physical qualities of color, shape, etc. can be described with the help of the adjective. So we have uh, different type of physical qualities, size, shape, or length, width, hmm, depth. All such are called as the physical qualities. Heavy, large, green. All such words tell us about the physical quality of that thing or person, and that is called as adjective. Then we have psychological qualities of emotion. Sad person, amazing world. Qualities of emotion means what you feel after looking at that thing or phenomenon or person or scene, whatever it may be. So that is your reaction, psychological quality of emotion. Then we have evaluative qualities like good, wrong, foolish, beautiful, clever. Means evaluative means giving the judgment about that thing or person. So we have for the types of adjectives. Now there are here gradable adjectives, and also gradable adjectives means qualities which vary in the scale such as size, age, weight, etc. These are the degree adjectives. So we have degree adjectives in this form, that is simple degree adjectives, comparative degree adjectives, superlative degree adjectives, and degree adverbs can be there. That is all or none qualities like sex and nationality. For example, male, Austrian, chemical, wooden, of non-grade. These are the non-gradable adjectives. Now see, for example, comparative form of adjectives. Comparative form expresses the idea of more. So we have fast, faster, swift, simple form, swifter, that is comparative form. Great, greater, big, bigger. For example, we have here my old car is Swift, but his new car is Swifter. Hmm? That is, we have compared these two, old car and his new car. So his new car is, you can say his new car is swifter than my old car. So this is comparative form. Swift is simple form. Swifter comparative form. So that is again called, both of these forms are adjective. This building is bigger than the old building. So bigger than, bigger is the word which tells us comparative quality of that building, and that is also called as adjective. Then we have comparative, how that comparative form is built, a comparative adjective is built. Hmm? So we have to add er as the suffix. So there is one syllable adjective larger. For example, two syllabic adjectives may be ending in ly. For example, funny and funnier. So if the y comes in the end, when you are going to use that word in the uh, comparative form, instead of y, we have to take there I. So if you have the word like happy, you happier, you have to use there IER. So other two or three syllabic adjectives can be written as more modern. We have to take there another word to add there, more modern, or irregular adjectives like we have good, better, and the next superlative form is best. So good becomes better. Comparative form of good is better. Hmm? Bad becomes worse. So that these are the irregular adjectives. Next we have superlative form of the adjectives which expresses the idea of most. For example, this building is big, that building is bigger, but that old building is the biggest. Hmm? So what comes before the superlative form? The biggest. Hmm? And what comes after the comparative form? Than. So we have seen that the example of than. So that is, for example, here we have this building is bigger than the old building. So than is used there in comparative form, whereas the is used in the superlative form. So we have the suffix er used in the comparative form and suffix est used in the superlative form. And these words are as an adjective. So you must be able to identify what is adjective. Some other suffixes which can be added to form the adjective. For example, social is a noun and socialite is adjective made with it. IAN, yan. Hmm? So republic is noun and republican is adjective, and this is called non-gradable adjective. See, ESE is, hmm? China, China noun and Chinese, that is adjective. So we have, this is again non-gradable adjective. So uh, what we have seen, why non-gradable then? Because the word telling us about the nationality of the person is taken as non-gradable adjective. So IST, East, social, socialist. Socialist is adjective. ISM, ism, ideal or idealism. Then able, read, readable. Read is actually a verb. Hmm? But you can add there able to make it adjective. Then ed, bower. Hmm? Bower, what is the adjective become? What is the adjective made of it? By adding ed, bored. Hmm? Disappoint, disappointed, disappointed. That is the adjective. Then next, fuel, use, useful, less, child, childless, forward, cowardly, child, childlike, cream, creamy, full, foolish. All these are examples of suffixes which can be added to make any word adjective, to form the adjective. Adjective, you can change the form of the following adjective for the practice. Hmm? You can take there these words. All these words are here: hot, big, thin, nice, pleasant. What I have said, change the form of the following adjective and use them in your own sentence. You can you can change the form of some adjectives which you can change, and other adjectives you can use in the sentence as they are. Hmm? So we may have this type of examples like this. Now you can try to use these adjectives in the sentence like short, kind, exciting, good, bad, tired, ugly, pleasant, intelligent, happy, pretty, annoyed, tasty, young, lovely, attractive, unhappy, careless, perfect, terrible, etc. So there are number of such adjectives you can get in the grammar book, etc. Now what you can do there, that you can take some examples, some sentences, and identify the adjectives in it. So that example, if you have the sentence, this young boy is very clever. Suppose this is the sentence. You may have the word underlined young. So you will have to identify what is young. So young, what will you say? Open class adjective. And what is clever? What will you say? For clever also, clever is also open class adjective.